This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
And good evening. Silicon Valley has long been considered the tech capital of the world, but recent mass layoffs are now sending ripples of uncertainty through the industry. In fact, just last week, San Jose-based eBay announced it is cutting 1,000 positions. Also, software company SAP also eliminating 8,000 jobs. And that's in addition to thousands of other cuts already this year from companies like Google, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, just to name a few. So what is the root cause of this new wave of layoffs? Our CBS tech contributor tells us part of it is companies shedding extra hires from the pandemic era. The other component, more and more tech companies shifting their investments toward AI.
If you look at the economic data coming out of the government, it seems as though the economy is doing great, right? 3.7 some odd % unemployment, which is historic lows. You've got strong consumer confidence, all of this data that suggests that things are actually doing well. So it's very weird to see the media industry, the tech industry, all of these people who supposedly should be benefiting from it actually going through all of these layoffs. And I think it's either going to be something of a industry shifting type thing, or it could be a canary in a coal mine and an indication that we're in for some rough time because of the impacts that AI is going to make on how we all do our work and experience the internet.
Okay, certainly a lot to watch with the advancements in artificial intelligence. So let's get to some other news now, shall we? The two suspects accused of shooting an Alameda County Sheriff's deputy have been found dead. Union City police say this morning a man and a woman were found inside a building from self-inflicted gunshot wounds. This all started yesterday afternoon in the area of Dow Avenue, where deputies were trying to serve an eviction notice. Police say when they showed up, one of the suspects opened fire, shooting a deputy in the arm. The injured deputy had surgery yesterday and is recovering in the hospital. Volunteers in Alameda County were up very early this morning counting the number of people living on the streets. It is called a point-in-time count, and it happens across the country on a single day every 2 years. Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao says she is expecting to see a higher and more accurate count compared to the last one.
In 2022, when this count was last conducted, it was more from I would like to call it a bird's eye point of view, where we weren't actually connecting with people one-on-one and asking questions, but we were looking from afar due to the pandemic.
The data will help secure funding and resources. All right, the Niners, less than 3 days from the NFC Championship, facing the Detroit Lions at Levi's Stadium. Let's bring in fired up sports director Vern Glenn. And you are bringing us some good news to the table.
Yes, number 19. He was out on the practice field today. I'm talking about Deebo Samuel. That is great news for the 49ers, even if his participation was limited as he bounces back from a shoulder injury. So all signs indicate that he'll be good to go on Sunday. Speaking of that, Sunday will be the fourth NFC Championship game for tight end George Kittle. Just about every game, Kittle will read a letter from his dad to get him ready. He says his father's message sometimes varies.
You know, there's times where he's kind of like, the turtle from Kung Fu Panda? You know, very wise, very like sage-like. And then there's times where it feels like you're getting a speech to go into a bunker, you know, with your boys, and you know, there's bombs coming down around you. Like, the mindset's very, very different, you know, game to game.
All right, so about this game, Jules.
Yes.
49ers are favored, but could be tough because the Lions come in here with a strong defense, good offense, no pressure, and a nation outside of California that is backing the underdog. So it's all on the 49ers to take care of business and send us to Las Vegas.
Yes, please. We want to go. All
right.
Well, people are hardly buying homes in the Bay Area. Sales of existing Bay Area homes dropped 24% last year, hitting the lowest level since the financial crisis in 2008. And that's according to data from the California Association of Realtors. The median price for a single-family home ended the year at $1.2 million. But experts say there's still enough people willing to buy. The low sales have more to do with supply. Not a lot of folks are putting their homes on the market. Neighbors are fed up, and there's not much they can do about it after squatters actually took over a massive Beverly Hills mansion into a party house. John Woodward is the listings broker for the mansion. He says squatters have taken full advantage of the $4.5 million home. They reportedly charge steep entry fees for partygoers and have rooms for rent inside. Neighbors say hundreds of people pour into the property several days a week.
These are professional squatters. I mean, they changed all my locks with a locksmith up there. They changed the gate code.
I think they're just professional party planners. Woodward says police have come to the residence many times, but the ownership status makes things extra complicated. The company that owns the house filed for bankruptcy last year. The squatters claimed to have a legitimate lease on it, $25,000 for 1 year. That matter is slowly being ironed out in criminal court. Very slowly. I don't get it. Yes, a new report is out. It ranks California as the worst state to retire. So the study looked at factors such as housing costs, obviously, taxes, poverty, crime, population density, and population growth. California did score well in terms of health care. And some individual cities like Roseville, Tracy, Manteca, and Folsom scored well. But overall, it is the cost of living factor that makes it so tough to retire here.
If you're starting out somewhere that's pretty average in terms of average income, average home price, it's going to be a big jump to go to California where the average home price is over $600,000.
Well, Smith says there are still many small California towns where you'd be able to find an enjoyable lifestyle if you know where to look. So you may be wondering, well, where should I retire? So according to this report, New Hampshire, Maine, Iowa, Idaho, and Mississippi are the best states. Okay, I'm staying put here because there's a Niners game Sunday. Thanks for watching. The news continues at 8 on PIX Plus or 44 Cable 12. See you right back here at 11. Thanks for joining us.